Morning class 5 and welcome to today's mathematics lesson. Of course, every Wednesday and Monday you know that we have mathematics. So this week and last week we've been looking at algebra. So we have a continuation of algebra today, and today we are going to look at finding the value of the unknown after dealing with collection of like terms and seeing how supposed to work out questions involving algebra with different letters. It is now high time that you look for a quiet place, you take your textbook, and then you open your primary maths on page 97, primary math. That's where the exercise you are going to do, you are going to find it. So make sure you have your pen and your exercise book ready for today's work. Otherwise, get started. Now, when we are dealing with the algebra class, especially this subtopic, finding the value of the unknown, there are some few things that you as a learner you have to understand. Number one, we have got the mathematics signs that we use, and the signs have got plus and we have minus. Those are the two major signs, and then we have other two, which is multiplication and division. Now, as you've been dealing with mathematics, the first group of mathematical signs, that is plus and minus, they are always in algebra. They always go hand in hand, while multiplication and division, they also go hand in hand. So they are like brothers and sisters. And then we have got this equal sign. We have the equal sign. So in algebra, when we have equal signs, that one matters a lot. Especially we have got a group of numbers on one side of the equal sign, and then we have another group of numbers on the other side of the equal sign. For example, question that I just wrote there, example 1. Before we look at example 1, I wanted to explain this. In algebra, if we are going to look at numbers that will be crossing, as we'll be collecting like terms, we are going to have numbers crossing equal signs. So if you have a number which has got a positive or a plus, when it crosses the equal sign to the other side, it changes to minus. And the same way, if we have got minus on this side of the equal sign, and then it crosses to the other side, it is going to change to plus. So minus will change to plus, and plus will change to minus, and vice versa. And that is it. The same way applies from the other side to this side. If it was plus, it will change to minus, and from this side to this side, if it was minus, it changes to plus. So that is how algebra works. And right now it sounds very, very difficult, but with time you're just going to understand how all these things work, and you are going to get it very simple, very easy, as we'll be doing some few examples with you right now. Now, to put on paper what I've just said, if you have y plus 2 is equals to 10, y plus 2 is equals to 10, and then someone wants you to find the value of y. There are some few things that you have to put in mind before you work out that question. Number one, the first thing that you have to know is the principle of collecting like terms. The principle of collecting like terms is very important. So when we are collecting like terms, we said that like terms are those numbers or letters that are the same. The numbers that have got the same letters or letters that are the same. For example, on this question, y plus 2 is equals to 10, we have got three numbers there. we have got three letters or numbers, one letter and two numbers, and that is why 2 and 10. So number 2 and number 10 are like terms. Why is the unlike term there? Because 2 and 10 don't have any letter, but Y has got a Y there. So number 2 and number 10 are the like terms. So we are going to collect and make sure that you maintain the equal signs. Make sure that you maintain the equal signs that you have. So don't do away with the equal signs. Don't do away with the equal signs. So we are going to cross number 2. We are going to cross number 2 to the other side of the equal sign so that it meets or it is put together with the other one. So 2 is the one that is going to cross this side of the equal sign. And I said this is plus 2 plus 2. So when it crosses to the other side of the equal sign, if it was plus, previously I said that if a number had a plus, if it crosses the equal sign, it's going to change to minus. So since that one is plus 2, when it comes to the other side of the equal sign, it's going to be minus 2. So 2 has crossed to the other side of the equal sign. So on the left-hand side of our equal sign, we remain with y alone. And then you work out this. What is 10 minus 2? 10 minus 2, the answer is 8. And that is how we work out. So y plus 2 is equals to 10. The answer is y is equals to 8. Let us look at this example. Example 1 now. We can now look at the examples that I gave out. Example 1, we have got w plus 8 is equals to w plus 8 is equals to 12. The first thing you have to ask yourself is where are the like terms? And the like term here is 8 and 12 because both don't have any letter. Don't bring 12 to the other side. No, I've said that you have to maintain the equal signs. So since we are going to cross 8 to the other side of the equal sign. We are only on the left hand side of the equal sign. We are going to remain with w. So you bring 8 to the other side of the equal sign, and as you bring number 8, consider this. When 8 was on this side, it had which sign? It was plus 8. It was plus 8. When a number crosses the equal sign, its sign also changes. If it was plus, it changes to minus. If it was minus, it changes to plus. So since this one is plus 8, when it comes to this side, it's going to be minus 8. So w, 8 has gone, so we remain with w alone. W is equals to 4, because 12 minus 8 and is 4. So our correct answer here is w is equals to 4. That is our final answer. So that's how we work out such questions. We continue with the other examples. Let me rub here first before we continue. And our example 2 is this one. X plus 14 is equals to 20. X plus 14 is equals to 20. That's example 2. So we're going to write it here. X plus 14 is equals to 20. Pupils, you have to check the numbers which have got which are like terms, and the like terms here is number 14 and number 20. Those are like terms. So we are going to cross 14 to come to the other side, and remember this is plus 14. If plus 14 goes to the other side, it's going to be minus 14. Minus 14. Since 14 has already gone, on this side of the equal sign, we are remaining with x alone, because 14 has already gone. So from there, you now do what? You take away this one. 20 minus 14. The correct answer is 6. 20 minus 14. The answer is 6. So x plus 14 equals to 20. If you work out that question, x is equals to, that is the final answer. Let us move to the next examples. And our next example, that's example 3. We have got 5 plus h. 5 plus h is equals to 13. It should be 13, sorry. This one should be 13. I wrote here 3. Sorry for that. This one should be 13. 5 plus h is equals to 13. Now, class, this question looks a bit different from the one that we were doing first. Inakaa tofauti na ile yenye tulikuwa tumefanya mwanzo, because here h is the one that is now coming second, but 5 is the first one. In algebra, the first number is always plus. The first number is always plus. The first number in algebra is always plus. So number 5 is, we are going to consider number 5 as a positive, because in algebra, the first number is always positive. So 5 is plus 5, and then h is plus h. So we have plus 5 plus h is equals to, they want us to find the value of the unknown, and the unknown here is h. So we are not going to cross h to come to the other side. No, we are going to make 5 to come to the other side, so that we remain with h alone on this side. So on this side, we are going to remain with h. Number 5 has crossed to the other side of the equal sign. I've said that the first number in algebra is always plus. So since this one is plus 5, if it comes to the other side, it's going to be minus 5. So h is equals to 8. H is equals to 8. So our answer here is h is equals to 8. Let us look at our last example. Our last example is this one. Clear this place first, so that I can do the last example there. Our last example is 7 minus 3 plus m is equals to, is equals to 9. So first of all, we work out this one. 7 minus 3 ni rahisi, hii kila mtu anaweza fanya. 7 minus 3 jibu ni nini? Jibu ni 4. We have 4 plus m. 4 plus m, don't worry about my handwriting, it's a bit poor. 4 plus m is equals to 9. So which number is going to cross the equal sign? Are we going to cross number m? No, we are going to cross 4, because m, if we bring m to the other side, m and 9 are not like terms, so we are going to bring number 4. And I've said that in algebra, the first number is always plus, and when plus crosses an equal sign, it changes to minus. So since 4 has crossed on the left side of the equal sign, we are remaining with the m alone. So m is equals to, what is 9 minus 4? 9 minus 4, the answer is 5. So m is equal to 5, and that is the final answer. So that's how we work out algebra, finding the value of the unknown. Yeah. For those ones who maybe like using their textbooks, in the beginning of the lesson I said that the work is found on page 97, primary math, page 97 of primary math, page 97 of primary math, and that is only number 1. And number 1, it is from A up to J. A up to J. Those are 10 questions. A up to J. Primary Math, page 97, number 1, A up to J. If you don't have the textbooks, I've written the questions here, so you can just copy from here. Otherwise, have a good time. Make sure you do that work and present your work to me for marking. Have a good time and